Hi guys, John DePass here, and I'm here today to introduce you to my Rapid Fat Loss Nutrition Program. This is my 21-day nutrition tracking program. This is the way that I like to get everybody started in the program. It's going to take us about 21 to 30 days to sort out kind of how much food your body needs. Okay, that is the purpose of this first 21 to 30 days. Often when people come in to see me and meet me for the very first time, they tell me that they're eating well. You know, what does that mean? That means so many different things to everybody. Everybody has a different kind of outlook on what well eating is. So this very first 21 to 30 days for me is imperative that I get to understand what you consider eating well is. Okay, I want to know exactly how many calories you're eating each day. I want to know exactly how much protein you're eating, how much is carbohydrates, how much is fat, how much is fiber, how much fluids you're taking in, kind of when you're waking up, when you're going to sleep, how often you're coming in for your workouts, how your energy is. That's what we're going to determine in the very first 21 to 30 days. That's the purpose of this startup nutrition program. Okay, that's the information I want to gather. Okay. So to get it started, I want you to download MyFitnessPal. Okay, MyFitnessPal you can find on your mobile phone. You can look in your mobile phone in the App Store or in the Play Store on your mobile phone, and you can download the MyFitnessPal. And it's a blue logo. It's a blue logo. You download MyFitnessPal, and then you get that onto your phone, and then you'll have your food tracker there with you on your mobile device wherever you are. You'll just be able to enter your food. The FitnessPal even allows you to be able to like barcode the food. If you want to take a picture of it, you can even track that way. You can experiment with how you want to track, or you can enter the amount, an egg or 2 eggs or an apple or 2 apples or toast or whatever it is that you're eating. Okay, whatever it is you're eating, you'll be able to just enter it in, and if you can't find it, you'll be able to find something, scroll through and find something that's as close to it as you can, because we can get to rough estimates. If you can't find the exact thing, don't worry about it. But you can find something similar, pick that, set the amount that's right for you, and we'll be able to track the amount of food that you're eating. We can get a general indication of what foods and how many calories and how much protein that you're consuming. Okay, so I want you to track all of your food in there. Some people like to write all their food down and then enter it into MyFitnessPal in the evening or first thing in the morning, and that's perfectly wonderful. However you'd like to do it, that's fine. Like I said, you've got that barcode option. However you want to do it, however you want to get comfortable with that app over the next 21 to 30 days. I want you to get comfortable with that app. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get used to it, but if you're using that app, then I will be able to see what's going on with you. Okay, what's going on nutritionally with you, and that's what I really want to get going with you in this very first startup portion of the program. I want to see what you're eating, and I also want to see, how you're coming in for your workouts, how your energy is when you come in, not only just energetically with your exercise, but even just psychologically how your energy is when you're coming in. Okay, so that's going to really be an indication of where your mindset is. Okay, this program is a combination of changing your food, changing your exercise, and changing your mindset, which is going to affect your energy. Okay, I've seen, hundreds and hundreds of people over the last 27 years as a professional trainer, and I've seen lots of people lose a ton of weight, and I don't want you to gain the weight back. Okay, keeping it off for a lifetime is really about changing the mindset. Okay, so this is going to be a combination of you tracking your food, you showing up for your workouts, bringing in your energy, and us getting an opportunity to talk about it. And then at the end of the week, you're going to be reporting to me your username and password from MyFitnessPal. Okay, each week you're going to be jumping on the scale once a week. I don't want you to be jumping on the scale every single day. Okay, I want you to jump on the scale once a week. I'd like you to jump on the scale like Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. I don't want you people to be getting obsessed with the scale. A lot of people get obsessed with the scale. The scale starts to become a problem. I don't want that. I do want to track the food because you're likely in the program because you want to lose weight. And so I do want to track the food and the weight to see how it's going. And I want to get an association between what you're eating and what that's creating on the scale. Okay, so nobody's going to be perfect. I always tell everyone with their food, nobody's going to be perfect with their food. It's not required for you to be perfect with your food. However, I do expect that if you want to get this goal, that you do have to make some sacrifices and you do have to be perfect at least 4 days of the week. Okay, I always tell people there's 7 days in a week. Okay, I need you to be perfect 4 of those days. Okay, that is most of the time. If you are perfect 4 days every single week, I know at the end of the year that you are most of the time perfect. And you'll be moving closer towards your goal if you always hit 4 times perfect. Okay, 2 days of the week, you'll be given a little bit of wiggle room to have a little bit of extras. If you wanted to have a little bit of starch or you want to have a little treat on those days, that's okay. You'll be given 1 day of the week where that's going to be a free day, where I don't want you to track your food. You don't have to worry about that. You'll be able to indulge freely on that day. Anything that you've been wanting to eat, you can have it on that free day. If I tell people that you can't eat things, you're just going to want to eat them. If you want to make this program stick for the rest of your life, you've got to do some things. You've got to make some decisions and some choices and some commitment to some things that you need to be able to maintain long term. Okay, it's not going to work if we lose all this weight and then gain it all back because you return to something that is more comfortable for you. We need to create something that you can live with. You can live with 4 days a week of perfection. You can live with 2 days of a little bit of wiggle room, and you can live with 1 day of free day where you can really indulge in anything that you want to have. You can live like that long term, and that's what I want to create as a lifestyle for you. Okay, so if you're watching this video now, you've likely already received your personal nutrition boundary. Okay, when people get started in the program, I like to get everybody in first for a weigh-in and a measurement and determine your personal body fat. Now that should have already be done if you're watching this video. And with that information, I can personalize your caloric requirements from your sex, from your weight, from your height, from your body fat, from your current weight. I can determine your lean mass. And with your lean mass, we can estimate how many calories your individual body needs. So you should have received that caloric boundary. I can also estimate how much protein you may need, how much carbohydrates you may need. You likely have already received that information, a boundary for you for 4 days of the week, a boundary that has a little bit of extra wiggle room 2 days a week, and 1 day that's totally free. You don't have to track that day, so you have got no boundary for that day. Okay, so you should already have that personalized stuff sorted out. So I'd like you to get started with downloading the app and start tracking your food. The very first week, I'm not going to be really worried about the boundary. The very first week, I just want you to get used to the tracking. Get used to tracking everything in that app. Okay? The very first week, I want you to step on the scale at the end of the week after you've eaten properly for the week. I don't want you to be stepping on the scale on Monday or Sunday after you've indulged on Saturday night. Don't tell me that information. Don't look at that information. Don't mess yourself up by looking at the scale on Sunday or Monday after you've had an indulgence on the weekend. Don't scatter yourself and bring that energy into the club, okay? Worry about your scale one day a week on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday after you've eaten well for 4 or 5 days. That's the information that I want to get from you. I don't want to get the information on Monday or Sunday. So don't be tracking that scale on those days. Please save your tracking for the end of the week. At the end of each week, I want you to report that information to me, the scale weight. I want you to report the username and the password from your MyFitnessPal. So report the tracking that you've done for the week to me at the end of the week. I want you to put all of that into an email each week, and I want you to provide that to me. Let me know how much weight you've lost for the week, and I'll be able to reference what's gone on with your food for that week and the result that's created on the scale. And then I'll be able to look at the food and I'll be able to make recommendations for you for the week coming. Okay, so you can let go of worrying about what you need to eat. Just track it all and send that information to me, username and password, and wait, and I will take care of what you need to be doing for your next week. Okay, so you can let go of the worry about your weight. I'm going to take care of that for you. I'm going to step in and intervene with your weight loss and make sure that you're moving towards your goal. Okay, don't worry about that. We will get that sorted out for you. The very first 21 to 30 days while you're going to be tracking this food, we're going to be, I don't want you to get obsessed, but, we're weighing you in each week and we're tracking the food. I don't want you to get obsessed about this, okay? This is going to be just for the first 21 to 30 days. If after the 21 to 30 days you would like to keep on tracking, that's your option, but you do not have to. After the very first 21 to 30 days, okay, I won't be looking at your food tracking any longer, okay? I'm going to take care of that in the very first bit here, okay? This first bit is so that I can get to know you and you can get to know what it is that you're currently doing and we can know what's really going on. But beyond that, 21 to 30 days, that's your choice. You do not have to continue after the very first 21 days. I don't want you to get obsessed about your food and your weight. Okay, I don't want to add to obsession there. Okay, obsession is not joy and happiness. And we need joy and happiness if we want to sustain it for the rest of our lives. You'll never stick with anything that you don't enjoy and you don't really love. If you're getting obsessed about your weight and obsessed about your food, that's something we're going to have to reduce the obsession of. Okay, we've got to find joy and love in your fitness and nutrition and wellness program. Okay. After the 21 to 30 days are complete, that will be the end of your rapid fat loss nutrition program. And then we'll be moving into the detoxification nutrition program. That's where I'm going to ask you now to start removing certain foods just to see if those foods are affecting you. A lot of people are being affected by certain foods, and I'm going to see if certain foods are affecting or creating problems in your body. And the way we do that is by removing and experimenting with certain foods and certain habits and certain behaviors. We're going to remove and test and try and see what works better to determine what is best for you. And then the last 30 days, we'll be working on your customized nutrition, where we're really going to try to determine what foods are best for you and how to put them best into your lifestyle for your pace of life and for your schedule, and how to create something that is really ideal for you. This entire customized nutrition program is going to take 90 days to be completed fully. Okay, the very first 21 to 30 days, tracking with rapid fat loss. The next 30 days will be focused on detoxification nutrition. And then the last 30 days will really make sure that you have that customized nutrition plan completed for you. That entire process, the 90-day process, we will have your food, your energy, your exercise, and your new healthy lifestyle designed for you. Okay, if you ever have any questions at all, always send me an email. Please read through all of the information that's associated with the program. Any emails that you get, please open and take a look. Those emails will be prompting you to send information to me. They'll be asking you questions that I'm going to ask for feedback from you. Please get back to me and keep in touch with me over email about anything that's going on or any questions or feedback. I love to get that. Looking forward to working with you. Looking forward to seeing you in the gym this week. Thanks.